Yeah, what's up everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be reacting to some crazy ideas that actually worked. Now I'll tell you what won't be included on this video, okay? And that's a video of 5-year-old me jumping off of a roof thinking that a towel can double as a parachute. Yeah, you Aladdin. How to learn the hard way, you can't believe everything you see on cartoons. Now if you're new to this channel, please make sure you smash that like button if you enjoyed this video. Also don't forget to subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications so you can be notified every time I drop a video. Now let's look at some of these people who hopefully had more success than I did.
Police as canines. Canine units are effective at catching runaways and instilling fear in criminals.
One of the things that stops me from being a criminal is the fact that I'm petrified of dogs that I do not know. Because I feel like every dog has it in them to just flip out and then just eat your fucking face. Have you ever met somebody else's boxer and you're just petting it and the boxer's nice as hell, but you realize that if this boxer was I'm just gonna kill everybody in here, there's nothing we can do about it. This dog benches way more than I do. You ever seen a boxer? No matter how much you lift, guarantee, no matter how much you go to the gym, this boxer somehow goes to the gym more than you do. So yeah, I'm terrified of dogs, and I feel like that's a pretty reasonable response to an animal that descends from wolves.
There is one problem for the Connecticut police officers though. They don't have one. That did not stop them from apprehending 2 thieves who holed up inside a residential house. As the officers cannot force their way in without risking the family's safety, they thought of an ingenious plan. Have someone act like a canine unit. Making their way inside the house, one officer barked furiously, which led to the thieves surrendering for fear that they might be the dog's meal for the night.
DMX, you want to get this one? Yeah, you surrender right away too. Alright, just take me downtown. I don't know what the fuck that was. I don't even know what kind of dog that was. Just take me away.
Weird hiccup cure. Hiccups are annoying. They go away as sudden as they come. However, there is a simple solution to this problem.
Yeah, drink water, have somebody scare you, put your tongue on the roof of your mouth, or is that for brain freeze? I don't know. I think we all know the cure is to hiccup.
Giving your inner rectum a massage.
I'm sorry, did you just say that if I have the hiccups, that if I just put my fingers in my asshole, then my hiccups will go away? This sounds like a trick. What happens if you get the hiccups in public? Next thing you know, you're wrist deep in your own butthole, then you get arrested, then you're good luck explaining to the cops that you're only doing that because it's gonna get rid of your hiccups. Nobody's gonna buy that shit. Now you're not allowed within 500 yards of a school. Or at least, that's what I assume would happen. I don't even know.
The reasoning behind this is because the vagus nerve, the one responsible for you getting hiccups, can be found on your inner rectum.
The what nerve? I don't even know if I should say that word. Should I even say that word? I feel like I'm on a slippery slope here. So if anybody tries to come at me for saying that word, I just want you to know that it is a scientific term, supposedly, according to this YouTube video. So if you want to appease your vagus nerve, you just go down there and you just work a little bit of finger magic and your hiccups are cured. Honestly, I think I would just rather have the hiccups. I think I'll just ride them out, to be honest with you.
Cross legs movement. There is an old saying that goes, hell hath no fury like a woman scorned.
Yeah, I would have to agree. If you had your choice between hell or an angry woman, I think you're going to take your chances in hell. Probably a lot quieter.
This is especially true in Colombia, as several mothers suffered from the loss of their children due to a neglected road project. Instead of resorting to violence, they protested in a way that got the attention of the local authorities. They declared that they will abstain themselves from any sexual activity until the road is fixed.
These Colombian women know how to really motivate construction workers, because let me tell you something. You could threaten construction workers with their job, working more hours, working overtime, and nobody's gonna give a fuck. But I guarantee if you were to tell construction workers they were not gonna have sex until this job was done, or turn into a year-long project is all of a sudden done in 2 weeks, maybe even sooner. Because they're gonna be like, once I'm done laying this pipe, I got some pipe I need to lay at home. We need to get these gaps caulked because I need to go home and caulk some gaps and other sexual innuendos.
The protest was successful as the road was constructed, saving the lives of soon-to-be born children.
Surprise, surprise.
Pot pigs. Washington State allows for the use of medical marijuana, but that left pot growers with leftovers they can't use.
Leftover marijuana? Look, I don't know about growing marijuana, but if you got leftovers, I'm right here. I am right here. Hit me up. Hit me up.
Fortunately for them, pig farms were quick to buy these leftovers. They mixed these leftovers into the pig's chow, which, unsurprisingly, resulted in the pigs getting the munchies.
They feeding these pigs edibles. I'm wearing a pink shirt right now. I've gained a little bit of weight. I think that if I go to this farm, I think I could blend in and get some free edibles.
Becoming fatter and apparently also tastier, In the end, it's a total win-win. Pot growers got more money, while pig farms got super effective feed.
I need to find out where I can buy some weed pig meat. I love pork and I love weed.
Condor Cluster. Giving the Air Force Research Laboratory a low budget did not stop them from building their own supercomputer. Having not enough money to buy a supercomputer, they decided to buy 1,760 PlayStation 3 units.
Sorry, we don't have enough money for a supercomputer, but all we have is enough for 1,760 PlayStation 3s. It's the best we can do. That's pretty expensive. I'm not gonna do the math. You can do the math at home, but that is a lot of money. All I know is 17-year-old me would be super pissed if I went into a GameStop and they were like, oh, sorry, we just sold our last 1,760 PlayStation 3s to that gentleman in the white lab coat. What a dick.
After a bit of tinkering, the interlinked consoles became a functional supercomputer, even surpassing the capabilities of a normal supercomputer.
Bro, that is insane. Can you imagine 1,760 PlayStation 3s in the same room on at the same time? That room is gonna sound like you're standing directly underneath the thrusters from a rocket. Just one PlayStation 3 going sounds like a goddamn airplane taking off. Almost 2,000 PlayStation? Bro, that whole room might just fly into that and like go into space and shit. Like,
colors to influence behaviors. According to scientific research, some colors are effective in reducing one's negative thoughts.
Look. There are still people in 2021 that will kill somebody for wearing the color blue or the color red. Shit is insane. Yes, colors definitely influence people's behaviors.
They tested this theory in Japan, where suicide rates are high, especially in train stations. After installing blue lights in certain stations, suicide cases were effectively cut in half. It's still not clear why blue light should have such an effect, but some research has shown that blue lights can induce calm.
Blue lights are definitely very calming. I mean, that's what the color blue is. It's got a calming effect. I mean, you look at Facebook, you look at Twitter, two apps that specifically use the color blue because it's very calming and nobody ever argues on those apps. Oh, they do?
As it's a color often associated with authority, particularly the police.
Alright, definitely not. No, I've been alive for 32 years. Let me tell you, not one time in my life was I ever like, oh, thank God the police are here. Blue is actually a very stressful color now that I think about it.
Plastic wishbones. It's traditional for two people to break apart a bird's wishbone after extracting it from a cooked dinner.
Who in the hell's idea was that? As if a bird had gone through enough, now we're fighting over the bone? We can't even eat the bone. Who the hell decided that was good luck? That bird had both sides of his wishbone, and he ended up dead and overcooked. So what kind of luck was that?
But only two people at a table ever get a chance to feel like they might have their wishes granted.
Huh? No, I'm good. No, you savages can fight over the dead bird's bone. It's nothing to me. I can't even eat it.
Don't worry, as Kenaroni has got your back. For just a couple of dollars, you can get yourself a plastic wishbone and make all your wishes come true.
I feel like you're kind of taking a shortcut with this. I mean, you're already trying to go for luck, and then you're taking a shortcut to get luck? If you're buying plastic wishbones in packs of like 100, you just need to invest in yourself a little bit.
Bottled air and bags of dirt. When traveling overseas, it is always a good idea to bring something that reminds you of your home.
I'm from Denver, so I usually try to bring a crazy white person with a gun if I can, but if not, then usually I'll just wear like a Broncos hat or something.
Vitality Air, a Canadian-based company, sells what they claim to be 100% clean air from the Rocky Mountains for $32 a bottle.
I have Rocky Mountains. $32 a bottle? Excuse me.
Bengal tigers are considered one of the most dangerous predators in India. Should you see one, it is inevitable that you will become its next prey.
I don't know. I saw the Jungle Book, and some little kid that didn't even have shoes on was able to work the hell out of a tiger, so I don't know.
However, Bengal tigers will only attack if they believe they have not been spotted, which is where the two-faced man, or more specifically, a man wearing a mask behind his head comes in. A risky experiment was conducted to see how they would react to someone who can see them from behind. To their surprise, people who wore masks were never attacked nor approached by these predatory cats.
So these tigers only attack you from behind? These cats are pussy.
Ants for stitches. Sutures weren't a thing back as early as 1000 BC, so our ancestors had to make do with what they had on their hands. Plant fibers, animal hairs, ants. Wait, what?
I think the other two were pretty good ideas. Why the fuck would you need an ant? I don't think that's what ants were designed for. I mean, I really don't know what they were designed for, but I don't think they were made to be stitches. I don't think. All I know, if it was me and I was trying to stitch somebody up, I would fuck around and accidentally let the whole ant go into their body, and then I'd be like, That wasn't supposed to happen, I don't think. I think now you're Ant-Man. I'm not, I don't know if that's how it works, but I think you're Ant-Man now.
Luxurious Norwegian prisons. Crime does not pay is one of the many common phrases we hear on detective films. However, in Norway, it actually does, as the prisoners there have the right to live a comfortable lifestyle in the prison. Compared to prisons all around the world, Norwegian prisoners are given a spacious room where they can rest and relax all day.
God damn, that room is nicer than my room. This is like an episode of Cribs. They're living like this? I bet people react like this in court. We find the defendant guilty. Yeah, fool, they gave me 30 years, but they said with good behavior, I can get an extra 5 years in here. Which is nice. Captain of the ping pong team now. They do my laundry every day. We got purified water. Got a mini fridge in my room filled with Perrier and LaCroix. The thread count on my sheets, my comforter, out of control. It's a big number. I can't remember the numbers. This shit straight from Egypt. I got a waterfall shower head. I should have started gangbanging way earlier, fool. Well, that's all I have for today, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure you smash that like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications so you can be notified every time I drop a video. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at I'm David Cisneros. And I'll see you all later. Peace.